They'll run it the first time with Raheem Mostert. And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
2 yards on the pickup.
Ball at the 23, second and 8.
23-yard line.
Running the counter with Mostert. And he stopped immediately there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is third and 8. Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. Back deep, the dangerous Tyler Lockett. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40.
First and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 37. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. And the tackle there by Quan Alexander. Well, these two rivals played 2 of the better games in the NFL a season ago. You remember Week 17, it was Dre Greenlaw stopping Jacob Hollister at the 1 to preserve a 26-21 49er win. And that wound up both winning them the NFC West and earning them the #1 seed. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll try the sweep. It's Lockett with it. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, I sure wouldn't be surprised if we see more of this as this game goes on, because we know they like to use their wideouts either on quick throws or on jet sweeps like what we just saw there. And to say that that one worked well, partner, that's stating the obvious.
On 2nd down, it's Carson. And he's going to have this pretty close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 26. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Chris Carson has proven to be a workhorse for the Seattle Seahawks, and they continue to expand his game. We know that he can run inside and be a bruising type of a player, but he has surprising speed to the perimeter, and they've expanded his game now by throwing it to him out of the backfield. In 2019, in the top 10 in the league in touches and yards from scrimmage.
His throw caught at about the 5. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Philip Dorsett, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead. Jason Myers now for the extra point. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down, Mostert. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
It's 3rd down.
A first carry for the former Falcon, Tevin Coleman. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And certainly not the greatest of kicks there. This one will be down inside their own 40-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at the Niners' 37-yard line.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They'll try the left side. Carson, and he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
Juwan Williams made the
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 32-yard line.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now a give right side. It's Carson, and he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 23. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now Wilson on first down. Steps away. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by Juwan Williams. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon. So that might mean a few more wobbly passes.
And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it, and he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown.
Well, it certainly looked to me like he tapped into the quarterback's thought process there. And what I'm hearing more and more when I go around the league, defenders sitting in on quarterback meetings trying to learn more about how they think so they can be in the right position, to be in the right spot, as he was there, to pick that one off and take it all the way back for a touchdown.
And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Take over 1st and 10.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Here's Garoppolo to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Garoppolo took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
Now 4th down.
And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. 35 yards that time on the punt, and it'll be Seahawk football 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
38-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Left side complete to Lockett. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Nick Bosa in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to fourth down.
Jason Myers on for the field goal. A 46-yard attempt.
And this one is right down the middle. And the lead extends. It's 15-0. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because, you know, after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
On the return.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
At their own 33-yard line.
On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
With the score,
no doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
A play fake from Mostert. Now Garoppolo got his target, Samuel. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
San Francisco.
On first and 10, it's Mostert. Jordan Brooks on the tackle.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
At their 48-yard line.
On second and 9, Garoppolo. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
And it's third down.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
4-yard pickup on the
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Back to the running game with Mostert. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Taken down.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The Niners on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. So 2 third down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. You got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
They'll start out on the ground with Carson, and he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Good gain by Chris Carson, picks up a first down, and you just have to love his running style. Talk about a straight-ahead guy, no-nonsense type of a runner. He's averaged 82 yards a game over the last 2 seasons and had 1,230 yards on the ground in 2019.
Tyler Lockett was the target there, but it's going to be second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Flush to his right. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman, and he will return this one to the 30-yard line. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and
they go back to the ground, this time Mostert. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
Raheem Mostert.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And he can't quite corral it defensively. Maybe some space to go the other direction if he had caught it. That brings up 4th down now.
In punt formation for the 49ers.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Now it's Lockett. Oh, good footwork on the spin. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over.
10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. He gets a good chunk of yards there, 8 all told, but they're still looking at a 4th down. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Now Benjamin. It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
An incomplete, crisis averted, almost picked. Instead, 2nd down. here Lockett with a chance to run it. And he's got a first down and then some at midfield. Tyler Lockett, the 20. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Tyler Lockett, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. Well, we're used to seeing big plays from him in the passing game. That'll obviously go as a rushing touchdown, and what a rushing touchdown it was.
And you got to think to yourself that this coaching staff has looked at his playmaking ability and said to themselves, why are we just going to throw it to him? Let's double his touches and make him a big part of the run game. That big playability, it was at the forefront on that one.
Benjamin on the return. The Niners take over first and
49er offense set to get this drive underway. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you don't
want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
3rd down.
To throw is Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, 49ers.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman.
Kickoff for San Francisco.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. A nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Oh, they'll try the sweep. It's Lockett with it, and he'll get up to the 43-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
At the 43-yard line.
Now the third-year man from San Diego State, Rashad Penny. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. First down, Seattle, 16 yards, the gain there. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
On the tackle.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6. At the 30.
Wilson defers to Penny here on the draw. And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners 30.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
11 yards there and a first down for Seattle. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
19-yard line.
They run it with Carson, and they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes the defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Chris Carson with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. And this part of the game's been an adventure thus far, but this one is good.
49ers, nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. He's going to be stopped here with a penalty marker on the field. I'm not sure what this is about. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
And he goes out right around the 39. That's going to go down as a loss of 9 on the first down play. They'll run here with Coleman out of the gun. And not too much going there as he'll get it up to the 23-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
23-yard line. Brings up second down.
Throwing on second and long. Garoppolo. Give him 6 on the play, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
6 yards.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face. Coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
Here's a handoff to Carson to begin the drive. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Brought down by
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
First and 10.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 21. He'll look to Mostert to start things out. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
First down, San Francisco.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. Now a loose football. Coleman lost it. And the Seahawks have recovered.
Okay, this isn't one where you want to take the game tape and hold it up as an example, do you? I mean, you talk about frustrating all the way through. And that last error, I think that crystallizes it, doesn't it?
Absolutely. That's been representative of their entire game still being shut out. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game is. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers get a score closer. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0.
His kick is
You're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10. at their own 30-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And it's all but certain that this win streak is going to extend another week. Just another tremendous performance in this one. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
That's good.
An excellent run of 22 yards on the keeper and also a first down. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. This is Carson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Chris Carson.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming out.
Tyler Lockett, and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. And it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here. And our score's going to stay right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. Just too much to handle on the other side in this one. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
A gain of 26.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had a big play in the run game the play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free. Back to the air on 2nd. It's Garoppolo. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. George Kittle, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down. Garoppolo now. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. He was trying to get it to George Kittle. It's tight end. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call, but for a second there I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
You were Othello? And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Charlie Warner with his first career NFL touchdown. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit. And the lead is down to 20.
Makes the score Seahawks 34, 49ers 14. Robbie Gould.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Dangerous return man showing it here.
Your set on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Chris Carson with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. And they're able to up the lead by one more.
Makes the score Seahawks 41, 49ers 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Right back to him for 10 more and a first. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for. That'll bring up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. He's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. A gain there of 21 yards.
A gain of 21.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 34. Pettis hauling this in from Garoppolo. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Garoppolo on 1st down. And that'll be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
2nd and 10 at the 20.
Garoppolo again here on 2nd and 10. Going to throw deep for the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. And he's caught at the 7. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. George Kittle, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers get a score closer. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his 2nd miss of the year. And our score will stay right where it is.
Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
1st and 10 at their own.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they hope to polish things off, and what a run they are on as they try to turn a 6-game win streak into a 7-game win streak. Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he powers his way up past the 30. With 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
From the gun on third down, Wilson. He lets it. It got his man complete. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. It's a big play on third down for the Seahawks. 42 yards. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. On first down.
Another day, another day.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Jaquaski Park on the tackle.